This story isn't frightening or flat-out terrifying like some may suggest in their minds, but I'm going to tell it anyway. I was 15 years old, it was around October of 2012. My parents had left to get my brother from HI's friend's house, because he was just too hammered and drunk to drive himself home. It was about 11 o'clock at night. I did what normal things a boy my age would do, watched TV, played video games, invited friends over when I wasn't supposed to, yada yada. After my friends left my house, it was around 12:30 a.m., and my parents had called me about a half hour before saying that they wouldn't be home until morning, due to my brother passing out midway and needing medical attention. I'll cut to the chase and say that he was okay in the end, to save you the thought of his health. Anyway, I decided it was time to browse the internet, and find anything interesting. I ended up in the hookers for hire section on some website I found. I was 15 and in the midst of puberty, so I decided that tonight would be the night I get laid. I found an attractive 19-year-old Asian woman, who said she would do just about anything you can think of sexually. So I hit her up and gave her my address. I told her I was about 3 years underage, and she said it was fine, as long as we kept it secret. It was around 1:45 a.m., when I heard a knock on my front door. I looked through the peephole, and I saw an attractive young Asian woman standing outside. She told me her name was Ashley, and asked if I'd let her in. Letting my hormones control me, I did. She asked if she could use my bathroom, and asked me what my favorite color of lipstick and underwear is. I gave her my answer, and she went into the bathroom. While I waited for her, I looked at the car she arrived in, and in the faint shadow of her car, I saw another person sitting in the passenger seat, wearing all black, and looking at the house. I thought I was just imagining things, so I ignored it. 10 more minutes go by and she still hasn't left the bathroom, and as I was waiting, I heard footsteps walking through the rocks into my backyard. I panicked now. The motion sensor lights in my backyard kicked on, and I went to take a look. Sure enough, it was the person I saw in all black before. Once they noticed I can see them, they booked it back to their car, and the girl, who then came out of the bathroom, said that I scared her partner off, and that she was gonna go out and get him. Once she left the house, I shut all the entrances to my house and locked them all. She looked back and noticed the noise of my doors locking. She looked disappointed, and simply got into the driver's side of the car. I don't know what they were planning, but my guess is that they were going to kidnap me and make me a human trafficking slave. I think this because the lady left her phone in the bathroom, and when I looked through it, I saw phone numbers that went to mysterious phone numbers, that area code with known human trafficking countries. I'm just glad that it played out the way it did, otherwise I would be either dead or being auctioned as a sex slave. This content was provided by angelotricarico.com. Subscribe to the